Welcome back to True Shock Stories YouTube channel. Today we kick off our Unsolved Mysteries series with the enigmatic and heart-wrenching case of Rebecca Coriam, whose disappearance in 2011 left many questions which are still yet to be answered to this day. Rebecca, born in March 11, 1987, was a bright, outgoing young woman. She grew up in Chester, England with her parents, sister Rachel, and two foster brothers. She studied sports science at Plymouth University, and later took up youth studies at Liverpool Hope University. In 2010, she was hired as a crew member for the Disney Wonder Cruise. Her role was to ensure the children aboard had a magical experience. It was a job that she was really proud of and thoroughly enjoyed. But in the early hours of the 22nd of March 2011, as the Disney Wonder was sailing from Los Angeles to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, Rebecca vanished from the ship. This was despite being on a vessel with over 2,000 passengers and nearly 1,000 crew members. But how could this happen? With Rebecca's sudden disappearance, an investigation was inevitable. The initial probe was conducted by the ship's internal security. This team, primarily concerned with the safety and smooth operation of the ship, was suddenly thrust into a complex and baffling case. Their search of the ship yielded no tangible results. Rebecca had simply vanished, leaving no trace behind. As the Disney Wonder was registered in the Bahamas Royal Police Force were brought in to take over the investigation. They boarded the ship when it docked at its next port of call, but they too were met with a puzzling lack of evidence. Rebecca's family, desperate for answers, grew increasingly frustrated with the investigation. They felt left in the dark, receiving only sparse updates from the police and the cruise line. Their pleas for more thorough and transparent investigation echoed through the media, adding a layer of public scrutiny to the already tense situation. Two key pieces of evidence emerged from the investigation. The first was a CCTV footage showing Rebecca in the early hours of the morning she disappeared. She appeared distraught, a far cry from her usual cheerful demeanor. In the video, Coriam is talking on one of the ship's internal phones in a crew area. A young man walks up to her and appears to ask if everything is all right. Her mouth can clearly be read to be saying, "Yeah, fine," after which she hangs up. She then walks away, pushing her hair back and putting her hands in her back pockets. Mannerisms her parents say were common for her. There has been no record of her presence anywhere since then. The second was her last known phone call, which was made from the ship. The details of this call, however, remained confidential, further fueling the mystery. Despite these leads, the investigation seemed to be going around in circles. The CCTV footage and phone call, while intriguing, offered no concrete clues as to Rebecca's whereabouts or what might have happened to her. Despite all efforts, the investigation hit a dead end. Now, let's explore the prevailing theories about Rebecca's disappearance. One theory suggests she accidentally fell overboard. The absence of surveillance footage in key areas leaves this as a possibility, but without definitive proof. A third, more controversial theory suggests she might have staged her own disappearance, though there is little evidence to substantiate this. Another theory involves foul play. Some of Rebecca's friends and family suspect that she may have been met with harm. And what's interesting about this is that right before her disappearance, Rebecca was supposedly involved in a threesome with her girlfriend at the time, Tracy Medley, and another lover, Devin Hyde. And with CCTV capturing Rebecca looking very distraught right after this, bodes the question, was she raped? Or did something else go wrong? Both of the other people have denied any involvement in her disappearance, but if you ask me, I think this had something to do with it. I believe she went overboard. How? Who knows? And with little evidence of anything makes me wonder, was this a cover-up? Anyway, let's hope that soon this case is solved, and it brings closure to Rebecca's family. What are your thoughts on this perplexing case? Share your theories in the comments. For more deep dives into unsolved mysteries, remember to like, share, and subscribe to True Shock Stories.